Welcome back, my dear students, and in this lesson, we will learn how to work with the footer. So let's just go ahead and let's get started. Now, the very first thing that I want you to do is to first of all go to your lecture over here, and before this designing the footer, you should see this before starting the next lecture, install this plugin. So what you have to do is to install this plugin before designing the footer. So what we will do is that we will go ahead and we will go to the website. Now we will go ahead and we will go into the dashboard, and we will go into the plugins and we will hit on add new. Now what we have to do is to search for this plugin that is going to be classic widgets. Alright, and now we have to hit on enter. Now once you are in here, now this plugin is by WordPress contributors that has got 1+ million active installation by the time I'm recording this lecture. So now I'll go ahead and I will hit on install now, and this plugin is going to be installed. Alright, so once this plugin gets installed, now you have to hit on activate, and this plugin is going to be activated. Now keep this plugin activated. This is a very lightweight plugin, so there is no need to worry. Now what we have to do is to go ahead and we have to go into the appearance, and now we have to go to the customize here. So now what we have to do is to actually design our footer. So how are we going to design our footer? The very first thing that we actually need to do is to go ahead and work with the footer bottom. So we will go ahead and we will go into the footer bottom. And now in here, what you can do is that you can go ahead and you can write here copyright. So like copyright, this is going to be like you can show your website name, copyright iTanzil. And now in here you can add a space, designed by Team Tanzil. So like, let's suppose that you want to write these as your copyright credits, all right? And then what you can do is that you can change the text color to white so that this is going to be pretty much visible, all right? And now what you can do is that you can click go back, and right now we are in here. Now what we have to do is to actually work with this, all right? So this is going to be about Tanzil, contact information, like us on Facebook. So like, let's suppose that you want to add some of the information in here like that. Then how you're going to do that? So let's just go ahead and let's work with that. First of all, what we need to do is to go ahead and we need to go into the footer widgets. All right, and in here you can decide like how many widgets you want to show. So let's suppose that we want to show 3 columns in here. All right, so in the first column, we will be entering about us, contact information, and like us on Facebook. So let's suppose that these are the information we want to add. So then what you need to do is to select like you want to only add 3 columns. Now what we will do is that we will click on go back. Now you have to go to the widgets. So inside the widgets, now you should see footer 1, footer 2, footer 3. So inside the footer 1, we will select add a widget. And now we will be adding in here text. We will be searching for text, and you can see that we've got this text. So in the title, we will be entering the title about Tanzil. So let's just go ahead and let's copy that. And let's paste it in here. And now in here you can add some of the dummy content, so you can copy that from libsyn.com. Now you can go into the generate lorem ipsum, and let's suppose that you want to use the first paragraph, which is quite really big. So let's just go ahead and let's paste it in here. Now you can see that this is right here. Now I'll be keeping this paragraph to be a bit shorter, so I'll be getting rid of this much. And now this is how this is actually looking about Tanzil. Now what you can do is that you can click on go back. And now you can go into the footer 2, all right? And now in here, what you can do is that you can add another widget, and this is going to be the same text, so you can click on text, all right? And you can actually search for the text, and then you can click on text, and this is going to be right here. Now in here, what we can do is that we can write here contact information. And once you have added that, now what you can do is that you can go to the website, you can copy the phone number and everything, all right? And now you can go back to the website and you can paste it in here. And you can see that this is right here, so now you do not need to worry about it. Now you can click on here. Now you can also style this. Like you can see that we are actually using a bulleted list over here. We are making this to be bold, and our working days and everything is right here. So now what we can do is that we can go back. And in our footer 3, what we have to do is to add our like us on Facebook page. So what we can do is that we can click on add a widget. All right, and now what we have to do, we have to actually add a Facebook page link over here. So how do you add this? Like what you need to do is to actually go ahead and you have to search for Facebook like box. All right, you need to search on Google for Facebook like box. All right, and now you are actually in here. Now what you need to do is to click on here in the first link that's going to take you to developers.facebook.com. So now once you are in here, now you need to click on this page plugin. All right, and this is right here. We are right now in the page plugin. And now what you have to do is to enter the Facebook page URL. So let's suppose that I want to add the Facebook page URL of Apple or the iPhone. So I'll be going ahead and I'll be adding Apple in here, and Apple page is going to be appearing in here. Now in here you can select what is going to be the width and what is going to be the height of that. So let's suppose that I want the height to be 350 pixels maximum, and let's see what is going to be the height of that. So this is going to be the height. All right, now you can see that this is how it looks like. So now once you're done with that, now you need to click on get code. All right, that's it. This is the thing that you need to do. And now we have got this over here. Now what we have to do is to go back to our website. Now in the code, in the widgets, what we have to do is to select custom HTML. Now in here, in the title, we will be entering here, like us on Facebook, or you can enter find us on Facebook. All right. Now what you can do is that you can add the content. So inside the content, what you need to do is to copy this. All right, so let's copy this. Let's go ahead and let's paste it in here. Now let's hit on enter. Now what we have to do is to copy this. And now we also have to paste it in here. That's it. This is the thing that you need to do. And now you should see the Facebook like box over here. So if you do not see it, don't worry. What you need to do is to click on done, or let's just go ahead and let's hit on publish. All right, once you're done with that, you just need to do that. Now you have to click on cross. Once you're done with that, now if you go ahead and you visit the website, you can see that this is going to, the website is going to access the Facebook, and now we have got this right here. Now what we have to do is to actually design this that we have over here. So what we can do is that we can click on customize. And now once we are in the customizer, now what we have to do is to go into the footer widgets, and now we can decide like how do we want to design it. So like first of all, we need to go ahead and we need to change the text color to actually white so that this is going to be much more visible. All right, and now we have got this link color, so we're not actually using the link colors, and that's it. Similarly, if you actually want to use the 4 columns, you can set this to use 4 columns, all right? And this is how it's going to be. Now what you can do is that you can click on go back, and now inside the widgets, all right, inside the 4th widget, you can add particularly any widget you want, and that is going to be added in here. It totally depends upon you, like how you want actually the widgets to be, and then that is going to be shown over there. So right now you can see that this is how the website is looking, and now we are fully done with the footer, and we are also fully done with the header as well. Now do not worry about like if you are actually getting some of the restrictions. Like let's suppose that we want to design this footer at very much extent. Like let's suppose that we want to use buttons, we want to use hover effects, we want to use images as well, and so much more. Like let's suppose that we want to use so many more things with this footer. Then you can actually do that, and you will also learn in this particular course as well, because in the 4th project, the e-commerce website, we'll be working with so many more things, and you are going to be amazed to see the results. All right, since this is going to be the personal website, that is why we have to keep it to be as simple as we can so that it looks much more better. That's it. Now we are fully done with that. In the next lecture, we will be taking a look at the page builder overview, all right, where I will tell you much more about the page builder, like how it actually works, and then we'll be going ahead and we'll be designing this website in no time. So this website will actually be designed probably like in 2.5 hours, and you'll be amazed to see the results. So stay tuned, and bye-bye.